Today we're gonna be jumping into Overwald Bus and Tram Simulator. And this is not absolutely for our first time because my previous video with absolutely that I just did for our very first time. And because we absolutely waiting for an available server and it gets for over 10 times and about for this. But right now, and because overall for this only one thing, to get a ride here for Bus and Tram Simulator, it will be taking for so much time. And after the server has been officially joined, and we're gonna be driving something a little bit buses whatsoever. And because back in Poland, that I just literally started to drive around for here in motor coach, and probably there was not existed around into this game according to this one, because there must be some kind of biggest coaches back into this previous video. So I just literally joined around for this video, and right here we got absolutely for our one teleportation failed around here, and contains in about for an extremely realistic about for this one. And I'm probably not sure, that was absolutely pretty interesting. So I'm just gonna be I'm started to drive trams around here. So let's gonna be trying to touch to regain and around for this one. So we got for our first 3 buses, and we just absolutely spawning with some kind of this bus, like it's gonna be unreliable that I say. There must be a 1 electric buses around. There must be 1 trolley buses around here. The next one is Man A23 articulated version about for this one. It's not such as that you say articulated. That must some kind of mobile buses around here. Mercedes-Benz 045 GN2 CNG. There's another one for about for this. Skoda 14TR ZYU 10. That must be a touch to regain buses as well. Nyrus buses or Scania like these ones. I think there must be a shuttle bus around here. There must be old buses. We came here for about for this one without further with game passes by spawning around for this buses around here. Many Scanias around here. Man E21 NL232. There must be other kinds of this one. Gopal Man A76 NM223.2. And because there must be another one, it's a minibus around here. The Man 12C Lions City 12 NL330 Hybrid. I can't believe it. That was absolutely another kind of choice. We got most of like these buses around for here. There must be 2 Game Pass buses around here. And because what is actually next was the classic buses that I actually tried to spawn one here. One, and probably not gonna be to do so, but it's not gonna be pretty actually work. There must be many touch to regain. Mans and Mercedes. And another one for Mercedes-Benz. Another Mercedes-Benz around here. There must be a K-Lobe around for here for around for this one. Touch to regain. More buses to go. There must be 1 articulated transit bus or trolley buses as well. Trolley articulated buses around here. Shuttle articulated buses around here. Everything that says touch to regain, it's pretty some more articulated buses and more of them. And because it's absolutely almost all Citara SST4 doors, there must be some kind of a lot of more doors to go, which is probably another one. It's pretty possibly that we can do so. And all the buses we can have here, the SST4 doors, by using this Mercedes, I'm probably not sure that we're going to be driving this thing. That must be other kinds of buses and articulated buses, trolley buses, more of them, and pretty much more of these some kind of buses around here. So let's gonna be checking out the Game Pass, and probably that must be a VIP buses around here. And because I just literally cannot able to spawn any kinds of buses, because some kinds of buses were always Game Passes as well. So where should I pick first before I just drive them? To be fair, that I'm absolutely using for some kind of shuttle buses, I'm pretty possibly that I'm gonna be choosing one bus. If I'm just gonna be started to work all these things as well, the chassis aren't existed around here, and because only one thing, this isn't very suitable. So I'm just gonna be pressing reverse, and I'm not pretty sure that I'm just gonna be keeping on forward. You can actually, that you should be able to press D and R, which is gonna be pulling for forward and reverse. We pretty probably sure that you might able to drive summer buses everywhere, and because I'm just gonna be completely full stop until it won't be able to get deleted. As well as you're gonna be choosing another bus, it goes a non-chassis as well. All buses were non-chassis if I'm just absolutely probably I'm gonna be using, and because according that I just tried to using that bus, which is absolutely to try to do so, it's pretty not sure that I'm gonna be driving with this bus. And probably I'm despite seeing this when I'm driving a bus, and I can absolutely delete this bus and around for here. And because I just might able to rejoin this game before I just might able to drive this bus in one condition. So before we're gonna be making on to this first, I'm just gonna be probably using for a Volvo bus to do so, which is I'm probably recommended that I'm gonna be using for this bus, and I can try to do so, but pretty sure that I'm gonna be resetting for my character, or else I'm gonna be resetting for the server. So I finally rejoined the server. Not all buses disappeared, because I say let's gonna be for a good start by using with this bus. And for this I'm gonna be used to do so, and probably for my first time there won't absolutely any buses, and it's hard to delete any kinds of buses, we know it. So I wanted to making sure that every kinds of users are gonna be able to join in about for this game, because probably there must be a closed right for here, and there must be a closed bridge right over here. And as you can see in this country, we're inside of European Barcelona. I think we're inside of Spain. It's not we've been here in the Poland like this before, because I was right. And because the next one, but the last time that we're in the side of this Poland, because this isn't really Poland for this time, but now we're inside of Spain. So looks like we're gonna be opening up for this for a first door, and that must be a eject pass around for here, around for this one. All doors were open, but looks like we're gonna be coming around to start against driving. I think there must be a first stop, and eject passes around for this. Stand clear of the closing doors. I can't believe that I should be able to get around for the controls. It's absolutely to do like yourself. We have indicators. We probably used to have. I think there must be trolley buses available to do so, but I just gotta be despite for it just gonna be going on the way. So tram buses is only for used around for in service, because I'm probably not sure. I'm being so stuck around for here, so I suggest I might able to complete to go. And what looks like I cannot able to do what absolutely we need to do something a little bit quick. Now let's gonna be trying to make something a little bit forward, and we have for our first stop. And because like we never able to say, let's gonna be reverse this, shall we? And because we just made for just a little bit one, And we're gonna be making sure, let's opening up the doors. As you can see, we'll wait for 5 minutes or 2 minutes for this one, so in 60 seconds time, as the passengers will get on board. So to put your ticket here is absolutely going to be using for one thing. So the passengers have actually put their tickets here. I think the brightness it's absolutely too bright, and because what actually that I need to do is lower your graphics around here, and some kind of, there must be borders around here. So looks like a concert hall, but our first stop is the concert hall. And because our next stop will be absolutely for our destination will be very far away. So that I actually want to do is try not to get around for the mountains. Because it looks like we're gonna be here to go. Stand clear for our closing doors. And let's gonna be getting on our way. And let's see the top speed of their bus. But not all of the rest of the buses will have top speeds in around for this one. And our next stop should be not going to be to do so. And because our full top speed will be 90 kilometers or studs per second, because we believe that we're in Spain, and because we're going to be taking for very long around here. And we absolutely all the way right here and ran in towards into the red light. I think that wasn't going to be very quickly in about for this one. So our next stop is nothing that we're going to be to do whatsoever. I think the green light should be going to be all our way here, despite seeing the red light over here. So the green light is going to be always going to be over here. So I'm not making sure that the next stop will be right over here. I think it's gonna be taking for a very long time. This is gonna be for our next stop by using for this bus. It looks like we got our next stop around for staying clear for our closing doors, and we absolutely waiting for about for 2 minutes later. That was absolutely standing clear for the closing doors. We're gonna be possibly removing onto this another one. There must be a sharp one over here. But not all buses are absolutely going to be making ourselves for our top speed. This is where I'm just going to be headed all the way straight to an absolutely for a tram depot around here. So if I just going to be, if you wish, there must be some kind of a train crossings around here. It's always been right here for the green light. And this is what absolutely, if I'm just gonna be very here for to do so, we still got green light, shopping center to the central commercial, and around here to do so. And I can't not believe it, there must be other kinds of bus stops, and our next stop will be absolutely right over here. And how that map is absolutely big as well. I'm making sure that I'm gonna be going for U-turn. Trolley buses only is absolutely priority for use. So I'm just gonna be making sure the next stop will be absolutely right into this bus station, opening up for the opening doors for just a little bit amount of these things, as we're probably sure. And everything is absolutely, we're inside of the commercials park. But looks like we're gonna be entering around into the city around here and back. So let's gonna be right back for here and amongst these bus stations, or a little bit for these things. So stand clear of the closing doors. We're just gonna be continuing out and more of these, and I cannot able to delete that bus. Most of these it won't be gonna be necessary as well. Even under development is having such as better yet off. That must be for, I'm just gonna be taking around for the first exit around for this roundabout, and I can't believe I just went things a little bit overall. So let's gonna be moving all the way for just a little bit further, and we got something a little bit for just very far as well. We cannot going to this unreliably luxury houses. We got a crossing all the way just starting to beat the red light. And all over to this one, we're just gonna be skipping around for the bus station. And all the way to the shops over there. And because every kinds of buses is going to be going for stop over here, so all stops that announcer tried to say, we're passing around for the Burger King shop and around for this restaurant, and we're still on green light, almost have come into the red line, and we have come into the palm line. And around here, and just yet, there must be a T-intersection. One player has been joined into this game. And the next stop should be at least right over here. And because there must be staying clear of the closing doors, opening up for this one, I think if I just gonna be really hurt when the light goes green, let's gonna be keeping ourselves moving up, and the player just got left the game. So every passenger is gonna be going on the left and on board for this one, and absolutely gonna be tickets in. And looks like we're gonna be saying stand clear of the closing doors if the light goes green. Finally, we're gonna be headed all the way for our last stop, and we probably, I'm not gonna be pretty sure that we're using for trolley buses only. I'm really sure. Wait a second. I'm just gonna be making sure that I'm gonna be U-turning for this moment. I'm gonna be going right turn. And it looks like I'm pretty seeing this. And this is absolutely for our next stop. Will be absolutely for the tram sitter. So I'm just gonna be opening the doors for such as all like these ones. This is where that I absolutely spawn trains and drive them, just not like completely some kind of mining carts. Everything's around here. This must be the tram depot, and this is where it can operating all trams at once. If they were finished, should be able to return back, and probably be able to say this is when actually the trams will be returning after service for a long time. So staying clear of the closing doors. We're gonna be moving on to this, gonna be only left. And there must be indicators and train crossings, and still absolutely for a green light. I'm going for a left, and we're gonna be absolutely returning for the bus station we go. And I think, wait a second, there must be a secondary bus station. It's not such a secondary about for this one. This is some kind of a taxi civilian vehicles. Wait, we got something kind of available civilian vehicles we go. And because we're gonna be stopping the bus at all kinds of times before, I'm not gonna be deleting everything as well. So the bus is still absolutely probably moving. We got absolutely civilian vehicles. I think we probably sure that we're gonna be driving around for these all civilian vehicles. If I'm gonna be used to be without further ado, I think all civilian vehicles are using some kind of unreliable chassis as well. This is likely undrivable that I say. I'm probably not sure I'm going to get nicked everything as well. So let's just gonna be trying to make our last stop. And like we say, we're gonna be about to end of this video, and that is all that I ever to do so as well. It looks like let's gonna be opening up the doors, and probably this is all for it for this video. So if you like for today's bus driving video, just leave a like and subscribe and click that bell, and the game link is in description down below. With no absolutely some kind of an old standard chassis or some kind of a randomized chassis, was absolutely for unworkable wheels in about for this one moment because of some kind of glitch or an extreme lag to do so. So thanks for watching in about for this video, and I'm making sure leave a like and subscribe and click that bell, and thanks for watching. That which will be Jabber Concept in the flesh, signing off, over and out. And because don't worry, but the next time that we're gonna be might in service, just like in the previous video.